OKC is one win away from winning it all. It's kind of weird to say. It's not the biggest surprise in the world that OKC is where they are. They were, I think, like top three favorites coming into the year to win it. But still, this team's so young. Teams this young don't win at this stage, this early. Have an MVP on their team, one win away from history. One of the best defensive teams there is. And from this last game, all I have to do is apologize to one guy, and it hurts to say, but J Dub, that guy played his ass off. That's not even showing the full picture. But he had a 40 ball in the finals. Let me start off by saying I thought this guy was a bit overrated. All NBA, all defense. I didn't think he was that good. I thought it was mostly the team that he has around him. He's able to collect these accolades. He's able to hide his flaws and play his best basketball. I thought he was a streaky shooter, and he still is, but I feel like I underestimated how great he is getting downhill. Because I always knew he was a great defender. I couldn't knock him for that, but he is. Even though he don't seem like he's that big, he's able to stop these power forwards, put them in hell, move his feet. He's just very, very active on the defensive end. But the amount of dunks, the amount of blow-bys, straight to the rim moments he had this game. I put my hands up, man. That's my bad. That's my bad. I ain't gonna slander your name no more. Because really, if OKC wins this series, the finals, they gonna remember that you pulled up, you showed out. Game five? Yeah, game five was the J Dub game where he carried OKC to a win. I'm sorry, dog. Let's get one positive thought. Honorary Pacers fan, real Raptors fan, Pascal Siakam. Not enough good words could be said to you about how you've been playing. The team around you ain't pulling their weight. And this is a team where normally you can count on everybody chipping in to the goal of winning a game. And the Pacers bench guys did it. TJ McConnell, that stretch was crazy. But Halliburton, no field goals made. It's tough. But he remember his leg. But his leg was injured the game before last, and he had a great game last game. And before he injured his calf, but he was poor. Honestly, the whole starting lineup was poor. Neesmith was all right, but Turner got to step it up. Nemhard, great defense, but the offense, more people gotta show up on the offensive end. So a guy like Pascal will do it all. Play make, rebounding, such a strong rebounder. Defensively, like I knew he was a good defender for the Raptors, but he's showing that he's better than just good. The amount of blocks he's had, man, I love cheering for this guy. And I wish the rest of the team can pull their weight because this run he's having, he deserves something where not at the end of the road, he's just gonna be upset with this run because when you don't win in the finals, how happy can you be with the run you had when really you were that close? So I feel like a lot of this run will be forgotten by him. So 2 games, Indiana, to turn it around. At least, like, even just as an unbiased, just fan of basketball, let's get a game 7. OKC gonna make it hard to get to that point. They gonna want to kill it off in Indiana. They don't want to give them no thought that they can get back. But Pacers, I really believe that y'all can do it. Last on the agenda. This is weird. All these trades that the Raptors are being linked, I don't love them. So we seen that Bane got traded to the Magic a couple days ago. Memphis, who knows what Memphis gonna do? Some people feel like they're rebuilding. Ja, Jaren, they're gonna be in the outs in the next couple of days. Some people think that they just wanted to recoup some assets and they're gonna go forward with just Jaren and Ja. I believe that they're rebuilding. I don't see how Bane is the guy that you trade and you want to build around the other two when Memphis, their main problem last year was their shooting. I would say they had some problems, like some of their guys couldn't stay healthy. They're just their offense as a whole is just it's just weird sometimes. They got John Morant who likes to drive the basketball, not a shooter. Not mid range is all right, but loves to drive. Jaren is who knows a weird guy, weird offensive guy. He can kind of get it anywhere, but he's been consistent at least this year at getting to the rim, shooting over his defenders. And then there's Bane, stepped it up in playmaking, knockdown 3-point shooter, and that's a guy that they wanted to get rid of. So like the team without him, it's just no shooting at all. So that's why I really, really feel like they're getting rid of their guys. They gonna rebuild, retool, whatever. So then the question is, where are these guys going? John Morant coming off of a nasty injury, lackluster season, kind of dipped from his peak like 2 years ago. He's favorite to go to the Raptors. No, hell no. And I mainly say this. I love watching that guy play. Who doesn't love watching him play? But that's where it stops. Him as a leader, I don't know. There's better ones in the league. Him as a player, again, love watching him. But with the team we got, he just doesn't fit, guys. Like we need shooting. The Raptors need shooting. The Raptors don't need playmaking. They don't need more drivers. They need shooting. We fixed a tiny bit with Ingram, but we need real 3-point threats. We don't have none of them. Quickly, Grady can be, but we need more people that can be. We need solidified shooters. What does a jaw trade even look like with the Raptors? I would hope Quickly's gone. No point in having both point guards, high paid. Don't feel like maybe they can play together, but the defense would be iffy. So I would feel like it's Quickly and RJ. No, I I don't love it. I don't love it because unless we, I, I don't love it. The only situation I feel like a John Morant trade to the Raptors works is if somehow we just figure out a crazy offensive plan that just no one sees with having mainly no 3-point threats on a roster, or we take Ja and we're able to flip him for more than we get him for and more than what we deal him for. Like what we trade him for would be a better profit in the end. And that risk is not worth it. We are trying to get better now. So that option shouldn't even be on the table. The star power is there. As you can see, the jersey sales, we're already sold out. Prices are already high. So that really gonna make it worse for fans. But if, like a team aspect, it doesn't fit. And I just don't see it. I personally just don't see it. So come on, Raptors. There's better out there. We should have got Bane. Damn, imagine RJ, all our picks. I don't care. I don't even know who else you can put. Jacoby, Grady. Don't care. That would have been a fire trade. that would have fixed exactly what we need. It is what it is. Moving forward, don't be smart, Raptors.